Hey guys, welcome to the Doctor Strange review. So what I'm going to be doing is at the beginning of the video, I'm going to ask my friends, everybody I'm going to watch the movie with, what they want to expect in the movie, and then what they just hope is going to happen. So this is going to be a little different. I haven't seen anything like this in other YouTube videos, so I'm trying to be a little bit unique. If you give me a chance. And then yeah, so Matthew, say hi and everything.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen?
And then we have Angel. He also has a YouTube channel. I'll be putting his YouTube channel in the link in the description down below. And you well?
Hello, I'm the
Far
residential
too way. I
Gundam
never said hi.
fanboy. Okay, you literally had your chance and you blew it. This is my
Oh,
time
I
to shine.
never had a
Nice.
chance. He literally cut to you.
I don't know. He said your name and everything. You could have at least, say,
I
yeah, that's
felt like I
me.
needed to say hi, but I
Okay,
didn't
go ahead.
get
Nah, take my
to
spot.
it.
Take
Ladies,
thunder.
No, you already
ladies,
ruined the moment. Go ahead. You say hi.
This podcast is really fun. Anyways, boys, hello. Residential Gundam fan here. Nice to see you guys to be here.
Nice, nice. Angel, do you want to say anything, or are you just gonna keep bashing at you all or anything?
No, I feel like the moment's been ruined. You can continue now.
Got it. So, like I said, what do you guys think is gonna happen in the movie? What do you guys want to expect? Like, are you guys excited or anything?
Let's start with the big man in the top right there, Sir Matthew. Let me hear your thoughts about
well, it's gonna be the end of the MCU for sure. So
What?
pack your bags.
Whoa!
it. There's
So
no more
Jesus,
movie.
that is high.
More
Okay.
movies. Time to reboot the entire franchise.
no, I'm very excited for this movie, not just for Strange, but for Wanda and the amount of hints we've been getting from Loki and everything. The thing is that I don't want to be too into the movie because with expectations, it could either blow it or it can make it in the park, and I'd rather have low
Okay.
expectations and then be excited.
Okay. Okay. Angel.
So, like, I'm the complete opposite. I have high expectations, and I want this movie to be like a home run for me. Because I have the past MCU movies have been completely garbage, and Spider-Man and
Okay.
this
Okay. Okay. I was
movie.
about to say, whoa, whoa. Like he goes every movie, absolute dog shit. But Spider
Tobey
Man.
Maguire wasted performance.
No, whoa, hold on. I'm not a caveman. I know a good movie when I see one. And Spider-Man: No Way Home is a good movie.
Okay.
But Doctor Strange, although it has not exceeded my expectations I had for No Way Home, it's probably up there because of the multiverse. Since we're dealing with the multiverse, I want to see everything. I want it to go crazy. I want to go to different worlds, different variants of certain characters. Maybe, obviously, everyone's talking about it. Some cameos here and there, and considering that Sam Raimi is directing and his profound expertise is in horror. I want, and they did say themselves that this is going to be the MCU's first horror movie. I want it to be the MCU's first horror movie. I need Sam Raimi to bring his ball game in this. If it's like WandaVision, where it's not really scary at all, then that would be extremely disappointing. But I have high expectations. Matthew doesn't know what he's talking about, but this movie right here, it's gonna be good.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I agree with almost everything Angel said. Not with the Matthew stuff or anything.
Oh, of
No, no,
course.
no, 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 no. Relax, relax. But no, he's right. I want Sam Raimi to go all off in this movie. Because he's a legendary horror movie director. He made Evil Dead and Army of Darkness, and I can't remember the other movies. I know that I just said he was a big horror movie director, and I don't know any of the other movies. But no, he's really good, and I want him to go off. They said and they put in reports many times saying this is gonna be a very very dark Marvel movie. So I'm all in,
Uh,
and it better blow
before
me
you
away.
all, before you all puts his input, I want to say something about that. I
You taking
recently
my thunder
saw.
like that one more time. You're
you
gonna get it.
didn't let me say hi. So you sit
Right.
down, you back off, and then you let me speak. Okay?
Alright, Dad.
Now, what is it? I saw a review. I'm not obviously gonna say the review right now, but like I saw a review earlier today, and someone said, which really got me really excited. He said that even though the movie has a PG-13 rating, do not let that fool you. There is violence in this movie. There's some really dark violence in this movie, which I am very, very happy to hear that.
Okay, I didn't know that. That's actually pretty good information. Actually, by the way, before we continue, yes, we are doing this a day before, or it's almost 12, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's very late, and
We're
we're.
actually seeing it right now.
I wish.
I had to
Yeah,
pull up my second monitor.
I literally had to like leave all of social media when I was at work today. I was scrolling through Instagram and it just goes Doctor Strange post credit scene, and immediately I just go whoop. I threw my phone and took out Instagram, and I was like, well, guess you know what that means. The whole day can't go on Instagram. So
Radio silence.
yeah,
Radio silence.
people they just love spoiling things, and I had the fortunate of not being spoiled for No Way Home. So I don't want to be spoiled. Actually, I think I know one spoiler, but we'll talk about that after we're done asking for everybody's opinion. So yeah, sorry for keeping you all waiting. Please, you all, your thoughts.
Yeah, you've been very quiet lately. I wanna hear your opinion.
Hey guys, it's me, residential Doctor Strange fan here, giving my best input, the better inputs of the three group members. So, as the residential Doctor Strange fan, my expectations are above the roof. Now, obviously, being a movie that ties in with the multiverse, meaning we are going to be seeing stuff that we probably have witnessed in other pieces of media
Mm-hmm.
and stuff that we probably have not seen. I'm 100% sure the plot may be not super linear. It could be a little all over the place, but also somewhat linear at the same time.
I mean, it is a
Being
multiverse
multiple
movie,
plots,
so
of course. So being a multiverse movie dealing with multiple instances of the multiverse, I'm 100% sure there's going to be a lot of little plots that will connect with each other, but make each scene a little unique from the last scene. So I'm a little interested in that. Obviously, unfortunately, from seeing the trailer, it's Marvel just loves to show everything in one go. I was
I
really
don't know
upset
Yeah,
why.
seeing
I
the
hate
latest
that.
yeah.
trailer. I usually don't like seeing trailers. I usually do the one trailer and then wait and
One and
just
done.
don't watch the rest afterwards. But I was like, this is a movie I want to watch. I'll watch it. I'll dabble. Super upset. I saw some things. Would have really have liked to seen a little bit later, but it piqued my interest, so it makes me a little bit more excited to want to see the movie now more than ever. Let's see. I have a few coworkers at my job who have also seen the movie. They have told me from their honest opinion, this movie is, compared to the other MCU movies in the past, to them it is, as they dub it, it was mid. And then
Hmm.
I just, again, being residential comic fan, Doctor Strange fanboy number 75, I was very upset. I was like, nah, you guys don't know anything you're talking about. So we're gonna experience it firsthand, see what we think, see what our own opinions will be. But my expectations are high. And from a few little, I will say, I'm not like you guys who, when a spoiler pops up, I avoid it. The spoiler does tend to grab my attention. I may have stumbled across something, which I will say, you guys will see my reaction in the theater, and oh boy.
I
And he's
won't
gonna
like it.
hate it. He's gonna walk out of that theater freaking out, mad. He's gonna be like, "Fuck this! I'm out of here."
Listen, the two of you, Angel and Matthew, were not here, but Miguel and I had a talk yesterday about
Mhm.
a few characters I just like Marvel wise. And let's just say
Everyone.
everyone is here. The whole gang is here.
Huh.
Nah, I'm just
Wait,
kidding. It was a
are
Smash.
you
I
talking
was
about
just
the
making fun.
Illuminati?
I was making a funny Smash Bros reference. That was That was a lie.
Okay. So wait, but what I took from you all, so Angel saw a review saying it was absolutely amazing, and then you all had people that he knew saying it was absolute dog shit.
But then
So
And
I
then
would
when
say though,
Yuo
my
finishes
coworkers,
watching the movie, he
I will hate it
now when
regardless.
Yuo
I will
finishes
hate it regardless. I will secretly love it but hate it. It seems like it's mixed emotions. I've also seen reviews online showing that a lot of people think it's okay, and then I saw another review online where someone said it was absolutely amazing. It's within their top 6 or top 5 Marvel movies. So it's
That's crazy.
If you allow me to chime in real quick, I will say though, again, since we're dealing with multiversal, content, what I always say, most MCU fans are straight up MCU fans. They really
Right.
have not dabbled
they
into the
won't
comic book realm.
care. They like seeing funny Marvel joke on screen, laugh now, and then be sad when you have to be sad. Oh, end the
oh,
movie.
this is awkward.
They never read the book
Oh,
in their life.
guys, you have to see this.
Now let me
That
chime in
just
a little bit
happened.
on what Yuo said. I do agree with him, and let's be honest here, okay? For anyone who's watching this video, let's like straight up be honest here. When we saw the trailer, we heard Professor X, okay?
Yeah.
We know that the Illuminati is gonna be in the movie,
So wait, before
and knowing that,
Whoa,
okay,
spoiler.
but wait, before you continue, this is actually going into my next question. So, what kind of cameos do you guys want to be in the movie? Like, I know we want to see Professor X and everything. I want to know what kind of like what do you who do you got
Matthew's
who do you
too
guys want to
excited.
show up?
He's
I know
basically
I
saying,
we see we see
Matthew needs to
Matthew
say
excited. He's like, come on, pick me, teach. So, Matthew, please by all means go out.
So there is no Illuminati. No, I'm kidding. So
Okay.
I have talked to my cousin.
there is
about
no
this
MCU.
because with the MCU they kind of like to tickle our balls. you
Right,
know? Like
they do.
Ralph Boner.
Yeah, with that
So-
stupid WandaVision thing, hated it.
Boner.
So I'm wondering where for sure Professor X. For sure. he's
100%
there.
showing
No doubt. No doubt. I would love Reed Richards. Whether they choose John Krasinski, whether they choose him or from the previous X-Men Fantastic Four movies, if they choose either or,
Either one,
Amazing.
it would be amazing for
Amazing.
them to show up. Exactly. Yes.
amazing. Granted, I'm assuming it's not gonna be the full cast, but dude, if Namor would have show
Oh,
up,
that'd
just
be
boom, yeah.
I
That's
show up.
actually-
Oh,
going
man.
on to that, if you don't mind me chiming just before go.
No,
If you don't mind me chiming in, so because then obviously Professor X, we know he's in it, but then introducing Namor, I feel just will make introducing X-Men a hassle because obviously Namor has a good what is it? What's the word?
well, he's
Interactions
mutant,
and stuff. Obviously, yeah, being a mutant, he interacts a lot with the X-Men, usually like on missions, whether he's against or with them. So being able to like have Namor, potentially having Namor, is I feel too much to have for an MCU movie that has yet to introduce an X-Men cast or a mutant cast.
Right. So, granted, I think for me, I don't care who else is there as long as Reed Richards is there. I think out of anybody else, you could switch it out however you want. What I'm
Yeah.
more concerned of is, let's say for Charles, is he gonna be from the Fox timeline, or is this a variant of the Fox timeline? Because if he
Okay.
shows up, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's him. It's like, is it?
I feel like to make people happy, it's probably going to be from the Fox timeline. I don't think it's going to be a variant. Like, I feel like they're like, okay, we can't piss people off. Let's try to make it as, as grand scale as possible. We did it with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Them, their counterparts and everything from their universe. So let's just get Fox's Patrick Stewart. And,
But I feel like it's easier to introduce just a quote-unquote newer Professor X instead of having to
it would be
play
easier,
with
yeah.
a used Professor X.
I mean, the man is 90-something years old, so, or
He still
80-something.
looks gorgeous. Not a day young.
That's a
but
god.
way older.
So he's not getting any younger. Just, you know. Angel, you have anything to say? Any input or anything?
Yeah, before I was really interrupted.
Matthew was still
Yeah,
on
the
the
whole.
pedestal. I just want to say it was
Oh.
not your turn at all.
But
I just have
what?
I have one more thing to say about let Angel speak.
All right. So
Thank you.
no, no,
You're
no, no,
gonna
no, no.
kill me.
Angel can wait. Matthew, please, please.
Yeah, I
So-
can wait.
So after hearing that Charles was going to be in the movie, I was started rereading some Illuminati stuff. You know, trying to get myself back into it. And I've noticed that for those of you who don't know, they suck. Like
Nice.
they cause a lot of issues, like secret
What do you
invasion.
mean?
It was
They're
very-
the whole reason the universe is
It's-
safe.
Okay, dude. It's their fault that things happen. And so I'm wondering, will this be like one of that situation where
Oh,
it'll
will
like,
they be
hey,
the cause of
kinda-
everything? Is that what
kinda
you're
like,
wondering?
hey, we messed up. It's like, what do you mean?
Oh, we messed up. We need to put it on someone. Stephen Strange.
He's the bad guy. All along.
So I don't know. You know, I noticed in the comics like they sent Hulk to space. You know, they're assholes. So like, you know, I don't know if maybe they will be the.
Well, do you
eventual,
really
like-
want like a killing machine out in there? Just running around and stuff.
Hulk just wants crayon.
He wants the green one.
I want the green
Specifically.
crayon.
All right, Angel, you may speak your wisdom.
Okay. So, like, what is it, Matthew? No, not Matthew. Sorry, Matthew, but not you. What Miguel and Yuo were saying
That's me.
about what is it? People were saying that it's mid and stuff like that. Yeah, like you said, it's just MCU fanboys, like straight up MCU fans, and like I'm saying, like we're talking about Professor X here. Maybe it's from the Fox timeline, and there's these certain characters that do appear in this movie, and that's why these straight up MCU fans are just saying it's mid. They don't really understand what's going on here.
Or it could be
And,
or it could just be about the plot. I don't know. I don't think it's about cameos. I'm pretty sure everybody will be happy for any type of cameo, regardless. So.
Oh my God, it's My Little Pony. Someone goes batshit crazy.
Yeah, the
So,
roadies, bro.
but I mean,
But,
yeah, I guess it's a good take.
It's a good take. I think it's a wonderful take.
That's a good
Yeah,
take.
I don't know. I don't 100% agree. Like I said,
You're the one that called me up here.
Look,
I'm just saying.
I don't think an a pure MCU fan is gonna be like, oh my god, that's Reed Richards. Who gives a crap? I think they'll be like, oh crap.
But like,
No.
I mean, they would know
No.
like who's X-Men, you know?
I mean, I
So-
would hope.
Who's the guy in the wheelchair?
I would hope.
I would
Like
hope.
Matthew said, who's that bald guy riding that fucking chair?
So,
Who's the guy with the cloak again?
Is that Dark Side?
Who's the guy with the cloak?
so wait, so Angel, so what cameos would you like to see in the movie? I don't think you said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a lot. Okay,
No
there's
getting
like
started.
we're talking about like a list of hundreds here. Okay, so like one, we got Professor X, and we are getting Professor X. Obviously, I can't wait. I want to see it. That was obviously Patrick Stewart's.
Okay,
Professor
hold
X.
on. Before you continue, I think I know where you're going. I just want to let everybody know we won't be saying things that were shown in the trailers. For the final trailers that have came out before the movie has came out, we won't be telling you what characters are in there. I haven't seen the trailer. I saw a still of one trailer, and I know someone that will show up, but I won't say it in the video. And we won't say it either, so we could save, your, I guess, excitement for the movie as much as us. So I just wanted to put it out there. So Angel, continue.
So I was just saying from the first ever trailer that came out, literally. So I wasn't spoiling or anything.
Right.
But I was now the side literally aside from Professor X, that's all we know that's appearing in this movie. So at this point, we just gotta to like say, oh, who do we want to see? So, I want to start off first saying that I don't want this movie to be the gate. Okay, how do I explain this well? Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this first, and then I'm gonna explain it. I don't want this movie to be the gateway for the X-Men. As in, like, oh, there's never been. Now, this is my explanation. Now, there's never been an X-Men or like a mutant ever in the MCU. And then this movie's like, oh, hey, there's a portal. That come on, right on in. I don't want that. I don't want that. Um, and then now for the cameos, obviously, you know, thinking about it, I would want a Wolverine. I would want a random
Wolverine. That's a new
cameo.
one. Okay. Okay.
But I don't want it to be like, you know, something like crazy or whatever. Like probably like when they're talking to the Illuminati or Professor X, fucking Logan is walking in the background and
Hey, Bob.
Professor X is like, hey, how you doing?
Wow, I would be
And,
100%
that'd be funny.
honest. Whenever I ask these questions to anybody, no one. I don't think I've heard anybody say Wolverine. So that's
Because they're simpletons.
okay.
All right, now, so like
Okay, hold himself high above the others.
Okay. All right. Watch your
now,
mouth.
second, I'm gonna agree with Matthew here. Number one, straight up, Reed Richards. I need to see a Reed Richards. I like, it's the Illuminati, and I fucking love Mr. Fantastic. All right, I need to see a Reed Richards in this movie. If I don't see him in this movie, it's a straight 3 out of 10.
Flipping.
Like,
It doesn't matter which
Everything
Reed
else
Richards it
would
is,
be amazing.
except the fan four stick. Except the fan four stick. Just putting it out there.
Oh God, please no.
I appreciate that actor, whatever he did for that movie, but I'm sorry, you're out.
Whatever
You're
he
not.
did.
You're not.
if Stan Lee doesn't even want a cameo in the movie, then you know you did a wrong thing.
If that actor shows up, I'm Reed Richards. I'm like, yeah, I'm out of here.
Oh man, I can't. I'm telling you right now, if that actor shows up, everyone collectively in the theater will be pissed off. They will literally be like, "Why this one? Out of all the Reed Richards you have, I could have chosen the '80s one."
He can be part of the Council of Reeds now. If they ever do make a Council of Reeds, they can
Oh,
get the.
oh, oh. You know what? You was thinking exactly. He's thinking ahead of everybody. He's thinking 20
I'm
years
so
into the
waiting for my
future.
turn. I'm picking up everything you guys are saying, all the scraps, and I'm making it better.
So then, AJ, do you have to continue, or should we let you all go?
Oh,
No,
I
he has
have
a
to
lot.
continue.
He has
What are you
100
talking about?
characters.
Well, you
So
can't
I have
say
to-
like over 100 characters.
Obviously, you
Watch
think I'm
me
gonna say
in
like
this.
fucking Sonic? I want to see Shadow in this movie, just running randomly. No, obviously I can't say that. But all right. So we got Wolverine
regardless.
somewhere in the background, probably carrying boxes or something, and we
Hey,
got
Bob, move it.
Reed Richards. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Bit of a stretch, really bit of a stretch,
That's
but
funny because Mr. Fantastic stretches.
We're making puns now.
Deadpool.
Nice.
Just
Deadpool. No, I think he will be in the movie. I really do think he will be.
yeah,
in the movie.
just and there's a certain character that I'm pretty sure we all know is in the movie, but for the sake of the video, I'm not gonna talk about it because you know there's been like a lot of like, you know, what is it, clues and stuff like that, and I'm pretty sure all four of us put it all together and we're like, okay, this guy's in the movie, but like we're not gonna
Mephisto.
say it here. We're it's so
Thank you,
Awesome.
Marvel, for all those spoiling trailers. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
No, well, yeah, put trailers, yeah. But now, this is my last thing. This isn't a cameo, per se, but I think this will be a mind-blowing scene in the movie.
No,
Now, hear me
Miles
out here,
Morales.
okay? No! Now, I know that we just straight up said that the mutants and X-Men are not in the MCU, but I think it will be a really crazy scene. Just straight up, if Wanda straight up just says, no more mutants. Just straight up says it.
but there's no meaning.
But there's no mutants. It wouldn't make any sense.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
That's the funny part.
No.
That's the Marvel joke.
They're like, what's a
That's the
mutant?
focus
Oh, yeah,
at the
that's right.
comic fans. Haha, haha.
I mean, I understand you might think it would be cool, but it serves
Yeah,
no
yeah,
purpose to the story.
I know. I just said it won't make sense. Let me have this. You know what? You take this now.
Yay! Hey guys, it's me,
No.
residential Illuminati fanboy
Oh,
here.
hold up. Matthew had a counterpart. I know we're gonna get to you all. I promise. I promise.
One day.
I'll just say, what if it does play like that with Wanda, but she's the one that brings in mutants, whether she brings them in, or she allows.
Seriously, no more. She says
gene
more
code.
mutants.
No,
More
or
Please,
mutants.
she says something that either activates the gene code or brings people in there. You know, either
Fucks
way.
Doctor Strange.
Dog.
Oh, you
Oh,
know what?
man.
Her brother Pietro might come in. Might be in the movie
That'd
Good.
be a pretty
as a
cool.
cameo.
Or
Oh, yeah,
it might be another Ralph Boner joke, so we don't know.
No, Sam Raimi.
I
might
can't
Boner.
wait to see her cry about a fucking sex doll. But
Shut up.
Okay, I am
I'm
100.
not-
I'm
you know I'm not
100% editing that out of the video. Okay. Anyway.
Yoel.
Hey guys, it's me again, residential Illuminati fanboy here. As we basically have said before, or as Matthew Angel kind of like said before, I would love at least some members of the original comic book Illuminati to be in this movie. Obviously, we mentioned Reed Richards. Iron Man is dead, so we can't have Iron Man, unfortunately.
I mean, we
Doctor
can.
Strange-
We can.
Iron Man is.
you will
That's
see.
funny.
Doctor Strange is obviously in the movie. It's his movie, so he's gonna be there.
No, I thought this was a
Oh.
Vision
I thought
movie.
this was a Scarlet Witch movie. Obviously, Professor X is there, and as Matthew mentioned, if we somehow get a Namor representation, that'd be pretty dope. I myself am inclined for a Black Bolt representation. Big
Ooh.
fan,
Yeah, I'm surprised no one said
Ooh.
Black Bolt.
big fan of the Inhumans here. Very upset the way the Inhumans TV show was. I would love
Yeah.
anything for the Inhumans, Black Bolt especially. He's MVP. Am I missing anybody else from the original Illuminati list? Captain
Well,
America's not part of it. He was taken out. He was like
was-
kicked out. Like, what you got?
Yeah, because
You're
This
forgetting about
is
me. I was part of it.
Thank you. You really are something else. But besides the original Illuminati cameos that I would love to see, as mentioned before, any maybe shape or form of Deadpool making a funny cameo would be really funny, I feel, in this movie. Again, for a movie that's supposed to be directed, or is directed by Sam Raimi. We are going to get horror aspects because a lot of people, as we've mentioned before, have mentioned that they've taken their kids and their kids either have had to be taken out or just told their parents, I can't do this now.
I gotta get out of here.
So it'd be funny if a movie dealing with the multiverse that has these horror elements to it just took a small breather and Deadpool makes some dumb joke. It's like, oh, get a load of this bald guy over here in the wheelchair or some shit like that. And
Wheels.
You probably use the F word that every PG-13 movie has. You probably
The
use
one-
use the one F word.
Or it'll be funny if he says the F word, but it bleeps.
But it bleeps out, yeah.
He takes out. He goes, fuck. Like he's able to fourth wall it. Oh man, that'll be.
puts a censor bar on his mouth. He's like, what is this thing? Fuck.
Oh, that's right. I'm the MCU now.
And then obviously in the first trailer after the No Way Home movie, we saw the What If Doctor Strange. So obviously we're gonna get stuff from What If, I would hope so, besides this version of Doctor Strange. So I would like to see how they implement What If stuff, or are they gonna expand upon it? Again, being a multiverse movie, dealing with all these instances, all these characters, all these people, that's a lot of characters. That's a lot of things to.
They have a lot to unpack in this movie, like a lot.
So something I'm a little scared about. Since the movie this big with a lot of, again, characters from not the same universe, I feel like characters that we're gonna get hype about are not gonna get a lot of screen time that we as much as we would like them
Yeah, no.
to screen time.
Just try to
Obviously, the
imagine
screen
it.
time.
Oh, sorry. Just try to imagine it as if Thor: The Dark World, when Loki changed to Captain America, it's just gonna be. There will probably be a lot of cameos just like that. A quick snippet, you know.
A bit. Regardless of if they even have a minute or five, I will pleasantly enjoy those 5 minutes regardless.
100%.
Again, this movie is obviously going to be fleshed out mainly on Doctor Strange, Wanda,
And
Wong,
American Chavez. Apparently,
Anthony.
in reviews, she's kind of like the star of the show. Her and Scarlet Witch are like the star of the show apparently.
I've seen
And
a lot. I've seen a lot of praise for Scarlet Witch.
so I'm kind of excited for American
Oh,
Chavez
Wanda.
and for her character. I don't know anything about American Chavez, so this will be an entirely new look on a new Marvel character for me. So hopefully they do her justice. Kind of
Since you
excited.
mentioned that, something I kind of am excited since she's like one of the younger, just like kid heroes, I guess you could say in the MCU. We have her, Spidey. He's basically a kid.
Kate
What's her
Bishop.
name from the Kate Bishop? Thank you. I was gonna say what's the girl from Arrow?
Arrow. Okay.
Oh,
From the
DC.
Archer show. And then what other kids do we have in the MCU? I guess those are like the only ones that really do pop in my head when I think of like younger heroes in the MCU. I feel like this
Do
is
you
a
think
good way for I guess a young Avengers type thing maybe to form for the MCU. Like you don't always have to deal with the adults, and you have like just like the kids and like the kids, you know, seeing how they superhero. It's kind of fun.
Okay.
My inputs are over after you.
So, to be kind of honest, I dozed out for a tiny bit when you all was talking, but that's perfectly
Kind of
fine.
upsetting that I'll remember this.
um, what is it? So, I just want to say the cameos that I hope are going to be in it. So, Angel said something pretty nice. I was not expecting Logan, and now I kind of want Logan to at least show up. Like,
Now I take back my thinking.
maybe not like Logan from the movie Logan, because Jesus, that would be that would be crazy.
Charles.
It's the
So
little girl instead.
I would rather see or what's the girl's name? From
X-23.
X-23 instead of Logan. I would love to see X-23 instead. Um, uh, like I said in the recent Marvel trailers, they have shown at least one or two people. I only know one of them. I won't say, but just keep your eye out. Let's just put it this way. Hopefully you watched What If. Let's just leave it like that. I'll give you that. I'm not gonna say who it is, but hopefully you watched What If. Oh, Matthew's giving a face. You don't know who it is? Have you not? Uh-oh. Oops.
Ultron, bud. No, I'm kidding.
Have you not?
Ultron Prime?
No. I have to tell you that right now. If they would have put that,
Killmonger. Everyone wants Killmonger.
if they would have put that in the trailer for Ultron, I would have been insanely mad. That would be such a waste of like a special moment. But
Yeah.
But,
I haven't.
so oops. I guess you have something to look forward to for the movie. I didn't really think about that.
Real
Zach,
quick, I'm so something that I just want to knob the cutter offer. Something I just want to see. Something that has been mentioned a lot in most recent MCU movies is still, the blip, like people living after the blip. I want to see if in this movie,
ooh, if
the
it
blip is something
happened,
that's even talked about, or are they
Well-
done talking about the blip? I feel like we're many movies in now. We
no, you
understood
can
the
go,
blip
Matthew.
happened.
You can go. You can go.
So I've had a problem with this whole blip situation. They treated it as a joke in Far From Home.
Of course.
The only time they took it seriously was in Falcon and Winter Soldier. That was the only time they ever taken the blip and the return, the whole situation, like, hey, we have a crisis. I would hope we get a mention about it. Like in Moon Knight, there was a GCR label, buses, which is like the global, like, the comic thing from Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
So at least it hints at it. But I don't know. I feel like they're kind of like done with that. I feel like they're not going to pursue it anymore.
I just feel like it's not over. Like it's already been talked about enough to know. Okay, we know a catastrophic event has happened in the MCU. Feel like we can have other forms of topic besides. Yeah, my family was also lost during the Blitz. It was rough time. I
All
feel
right,
like
who's
we
ready
can
for
do
some
something like that.
barbecue? You like, just immediately right afterwards. Just yeah.
So yeah, so the stakes are ready. Let's just eat.
So yeah,
Yeah, but
it was all terrible with like losing my wife and everything and the blimp. Are you guys ready to go
leave my
golfing?
wife.
You know,
Fuck my wife.
um, but yeah, okay. Um, so I forgot what I was talking about before.
Your cameos,
So
they were
what
really
if? So there's
for
a what if
X-23.
cameo in there.
Oh yeah, the what if.
So yeah, so
Huh.
there might be a what if cameo and such in Doctor Strange. Don't want to say who it is. I'm not annoyed.
Will I be excited? Will I be excited? That's all I want to know. Will I be
No,
like
you're gonna hate the
excited?
movie.
You?
The movie's gonna suck.
You
I
will
feel
you
like
be excited? I know what it
Yeah.
is. Will
I'm
you
like,
be excited? Let's just put it
yeah.
this way. You would be slapping me, be
spoilers,
like,
man.
"Oh my god!" And when I'm gonna be like, "This is so fucking stupid."
I feel like you'll enjoy it, Matt. It's up your alley.
I feel like you might enjoy it.
Oh yeah, it's right up your alley. You're man. I can't wait to see you go crazy, and I'm gonna be like,
Go
"Why?"
bonkers.
All right, we'll find out. We'll find out. We'll find out.
And then yeah,
One more day. One more day.
I need Deadpool to be in this movie.
Yes.
Technically today it's we're watching it
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
No, actually, right now it is 11:53, so not yet. Actually.
Oh
Not
wow,
yet.
I couldn't even see the time, bozo. But
Um,
continue.
so I want Deadpool to be in this movie, 100%.
Now that you said Deadpool, yes.
Because they have the third movie actively in development and they're trying to write it and everything. And I feel like since this movie is finally done with and people are seeing it and they can see like what they do, I guess. I mean, I'm pretty sure Ryan Reynolds, Kevin Feige, and Sam Raimi, they all talked about it. And since they're trying to bring characters from the multiverse into our MCU, which would be pretty dope, I do think Deadpool will show up in this movie. See, he tried going the Andrew Garfield route and saying, "Oh, I promise you, I'm not in the movie and everything," but I hope he's not telling the truth like Andrew Garfield, and I hope he is in the movie because I really want him to be in this
Let's
movie.
just be glad he wasn't as dumb as Patrick Stewart. When they asked him, "Is that you in the trailer?" he straight up
Who's
responds
Doctor
with,
Strange?
"Who's Doctor Strange?"
No, I don't think Patrick Stewart is acting dumb. I think he did it on purpose. I mean, everybody and their mother knew it was Patrick Stewart.
Kevin Feige, all right, I need you to act stupid. Who's Doctor Strange? Not that stupid.
No, I don't think he was being stupid. Like I said, everybody and their mother was like, yeah, they knew it was Patrick Stewart, 100%.
Not my mother.
I'm trying to think of another cameo that might pique my interest. Like, I don't know.
Jason Voorhees, maybe? You know, it's the multiverse. Multiple things could happen.
Blade actually shows up in this one.
So what if they could connect the Spider-Verse some way in like a second cameo into the
The
series?
animated movie?
That'd be pretty nice. That'd be pretty nice.
Yeah.
Maybe like
Like
while
how-
they're like going through dimensions or whatever, it's like
Yeah.
1 second background.
It's Miguel O'Hara going. Yeah, that's it.
It's Miguel also like going through like time and
Oh
dimension.
my! You know what? Matthew
That'd
brought
be
up a good
cool.
point. If I see Miguel O'Hara, I'm gonna go crazy. That's gonna be my my most like whoa moment.
Whoa.
Okay.
Making fun of me?
Yeah.
Well, that's that. I can't think of any other cameo that I might want. Like, I just really want Deadpool in it. I just think Deadpool should show up and just wreak havoc. You know, like play around with the fourth wall and everything. Oh, the multiverse is breaking and such. Maybe we might get to see other Kang variants, like at the end of Loki, how they hinted and everything, saying, "Oh, you're gonna kill me. If you kill me, there is much worse people than coming in. So don't kill me and everything." And then they killed him. So maybe we might see other Kang variants like slowly taking over the multiverse as well, and maybe that plays into Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. So
Season 2 of Loki.
that's how I see it. But other than that, I can't really think of anything else. So if you guys have any more input, I guess we'll just end the video here, and then right afterwards
Input.
we'll just start the review. Well, I will start the review on Doctor Strange. So this is yeah, like I said, this will all be in one video, guys, and hopefully you guys understand. So far it has we have been recording for almost an hour, so this is gonna be just like the Northman review. So you're gonna have to stay with it, I guess. But so you guys have any last inputs or anything before we end it?
I do.
Okay, Angel.
All right. So look, listen. We know that this is a Doctor Strange movie, okay? But the
Well,
thing is that what do you mean well?
Oh, I thought it was
But
that
the
was a Captain
thing
America movie for a
is
second.
that there before this movie, there has been so many projects in the MCU that has dealt with the multiverse. I'm canceling Spider-Man No Way Home out of here because in a way they kind of uh how do I say this one and done it. I how do I can't explain it that well.
They sold
They
the
kind of
multiverse and then they did nothing with it for like
yeah.
the
Well,
ending.
are you trying to
I
say
guess.
that they're not going to use the Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire anymore?
No.
They did.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have to explain it like this. So we got WandaVision and then we got Loki. These two movies, not movies, these two shows, dealt with WandaVision, but Loki kind of dealt with the multiverse. So anyway, since this is in movie format, I would like to see them resolve or try to resolve what the hell happened in Loki. Because
well, look.
at this point in the MCU, all we know is that they killed King. Shit went to hell, and that's it. Literally, we got nothing
Well,
else from that.
remember, Loki's getting a season 2.
Yeah, that's the
So,
problem though. So like, are we supposed to be watching this movie and then Loki season 2 is the actual start of like, oh, what the hell happened when Loki killed Kang? So I feel like it's kind of too much of a jump, and it'll just be like it'll literally be like Black Widow again. You watch these movies, and then when season 2 comes out for Loki, you're like, all right, now we gotta go back in time and see what's happening with these guys. It will literally be like Black Widow again. Like, having from Endgame, Infinity War, and then we gotta go back to see what Black Widow was doing around the Civil War era.
well, remember, Loki. There is no timeline. We don't know where this takes place.
Oh my God! Don't give me that time.
We
The time
don't.
is, it's a
We
little
don't.
excuse.
There's no time in the what crap are they called? What
Where
are they
are
called?
we? You mean when are we?
No, what are they called? Fuck.
That was funny.
The TVA.
The team, the TVA. They're outside of time and space, so it's not like the Loki from 2012 that went there. It's still 2012. So we don't even know when this takes place. Because remember, at the end of it, they went to the. So.
Okay. Any last inputs?
Eh, For the most part, everything we've talked about is like the main things I really do want to see for this movie, or like my hopes. And again, the other thing that really I want to see is hopefully it's not that big of a mess plot wise, with all these characters, with all these stories that are probably going to be told all in one, 2 hour format. I don't know how long this movie's going to be. I really
Two
do
It
hours.
hope
is
everything
2 hours and
like
30 minutes, like No Way Home.
there it is. I hope everything is somewhat
Pretty good.
nicely organized and packed. Not too organized where it's like predictable and then it's like, it's like it's a regular like Marvel formula, but it's enough to like, okay, so this was mentioned and then it happened and it ended. Good. Let's go on to the next part of the movie, and then so on and so forth. And then my other big thing is end credits and stuff. I really do hope the end credits show some really good stuff for future Marvel projects. I mean, or give us more from what happened in our movie. Because I'm pretty sure, we're gonna have what typically happens, a good uh like the mid credit, which is usually the more like what's it called? Important,
Awesome. Yeah, the
awesome.
best one, and then
And then the end could be just a throwaway joke or just maybe something minimal. So I really do hope the end credits and stuff are also somewhat important. That'll just piece more new stuff for the future of the MCU film.
I want to chime on that, you all, about the whole post-credit scene. Now, I had this whole pet peeve, and I'm gonna try to make this quick. I had this whole pet peeve with No Way Home having the teaser trailer of Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and then having that teaser trailer just be released online as a separate trailer. Now, for this movie, as a post-credit scene, I don't want any goddamn trailers. I know that we're having Thor: Love and Thunder. I don't want to see a trailer for that. I want to see an actual scene for certain characters and discussing something. And yeah, sure, throw in your Marvel MCU joke in there, I guess. But like, I straight up don't want no trailers whatsoever. If you're gonna show me a trailer, that's just basically redundant, and you're just gonna have it released online and making that mid-credit scene or post-credit scene useless.
Like No Way
Like No
Home.
Way Home.
Yeah.
So interesting.
or
Um.
the twin.
So I guess that's it. Nothing else.
Actually, I'm kidding.
Um.
You're not
So. So yeah, thank you guys for giving your input on Doctor Strange. Right after this, we will be well in the video. You guys will see that we'll be watching the movie, and then you see my inputs and
We'll be
everything.
live streaming the movie.
I
You'll be
wish.
watching it with us. You'll be watching it with us.
I wish. I
We
really
can we
do
will
wish.
answer your questions during the movie.
We'll be interviewing you for your video.
So yeah, other than that, I guess this will be the end for our talk for this part of the video.
All right, Miguel. You know where to send the money to. See you then.
Okay. I guess I'll talk to you guys in the next video. And yeah, adios, guys. See you later.
Bye. Bye. But don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
Your story is taking quite a few turns.
Hey guys, we're about to watch Doctor Strange. So hopefully it's a great movie. And that's all I have to say. I'll see you guys at the end of the movie. Hey guys, so we just got done watching Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And so what I plan on doing is that I went to go watch this movie with some friends. They're here with us right now, and we're gonna talk about what we feel about the movie. And we're not gonna spoil it. There's gonna be a spoilers discussion all the way at the end, so you don't have to worry. It's just how we feel and what we think about the movie or as a whole. So we're just gonna go one by one. Matthew, so what'd you think about the movie?
Holy crap.
Where do I begin?
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, coming in no expectations, not trying to be like a typical fan or whatever, but very few moments where I clapped. And then
There are very very few
flat.
moments.
Flat storytelling, characters, that should be good and like sucked or stupid. So I mean, not how I expected this movie to be. Definitely not.
No. Angel, what did you think?
I think I was just a little bit disappointed. No, not a little bit. Just a really disappointed. I did get what I wanted when we talked before, but then even though I got what I wanted, it was just a very small part. Everything else kind of just fell apart for the movie and me.
Okay. Okay. You up?
So I personally came in with pretty big expectations. I was
Yeah.
always a fan of Strange himself.
I just want to say, Yuo was the only person in here with expectations this high. I'm going to talk about my feelings after Yuo, but yeah, he had expectations this high. So,
I
continue.
really, I had high expectations. I did not leave extremely disappointed, but I also didn't, leave happy. This movie did good, did what most Marvel movies does. It catches your attention. It's very visually appealing. The visuals were really pretty in some parts of the movie. And the characters, they make your typical Marvel jokes. That's okay. Some are tolerable. Some are just, oh boy, get out of it. But besides that, something, obviously we're not going to get into spoiler territory yet, so I'm going to keep it somewhat PG, not PG, somewhat spoiler free. I will say, just to end off my little bit, I feel like Sam Raimi did kill the show. He did really good. He really did good as a
Pun
director.
intended.
Pun intended. He really did good as a director, and I was actually very happy what he implemented for his own aspects of for Doctor Strange. Really good on his.
Yeah, just like they all said, the movie is not that much of a good movie. It felt very flat. It is just as bad as I could say Eternals. And at least I was a little bit intrigued for Eternal's story. You all is right. Cinematography is pretty good, and the visuals quite enjoyed, but towards the middle and the end, the beginning, not that great. You could easily
It were a bit
tell.
rough.
Yeah, you can easily tell where they saved all the money for like the big stuff. Um, the story, it's very predictable. I don't know if anybody else were able to predict stuff in the story, but before the movie even started, I had said
They were making jokes about it. Yeah.
I had said, "Oh, this is probably what's gonna happen," and I feel like this is, I was like throwing it off, like, "Oh, whatever," and everything came to fruition, and I was very annoyed throughout the movie. Characters, they really dumbed them down. It feels like I'm watching a washed down version of people that I saw like absolutely dominate in other movies, and they just go, okay, well, we're stupid now. So, that's pretty much all I could say without spoiling it. It's just I was really expecting a lot. With the movie called The Multiverse of Madness, don't expecting a lot of multiverse or I guess madness or anything.
Madness.
Just expect
Or being maddening.
the movie should the movie should be called Doctor Strange Explores a couple of verses. That's it. I think that's what the movie should be
Strange
called.
takes a nice stroll across the plains of existence.
You
Doctor
heard that.
Strange and American Chavez take a nice little picnic at the multiverse.
A nice stroll.
Nice stroll.
Speaking of American Chavez, so the people that I think really stole the movie for me is surprisingly. So I know nothing of American Chavez's character, and I was going in thinking, all right, so please make me like her. Please do everything you can. And I did enjoy her character, even though her character wasn't very fleshed out in the movie. Her character is pretty good. I quite enjoyed it. Second,
It really wasn't like you said. Oh my bad, dog.
No.
Like you said, she really wasn't just like explored much, unfortunately. Like the little bit that we did get out of her was an okay amount, and I hope to see a bright future for her character. I would like to see more of her, see how she's useful, because her whole thing for this movie was a well, I'm not sure if this is stuff said in the trailer or not. So, she's really detrimental. Not she's like important to the story. She's what makes the story flow. And knowing that, what she can do, I would like to see how they implement her in future projects, how they use her abilities and such, and how she plays out with any other cast member she's put in with.
Yeah. Wanda, she also steals the show. I think American Chavez and Wanda are the top people in this movie because I really enjoyed their performance. Everyone else,
It's Wanda's movie.
yeah, it is Wanda's movie. I can tell you that.
At the end, at the very end, I was thinking in my mind as a little joke. I was like, "Oh, so this has been American Chavez's movie this entire time." I was confused by that, but I'm great that we got that handled out.
Would have
So
never known this was a Chavez movie.
so that's pretty much all we could say for right now. It's just characters are really dumb, and it really hurts the movie. There are a lot of scenes in this movie where I just go, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Your character would not do that if it was written correctly." So I guess I'm gonna ask every single one of you guys one by one what your rankings for the movie is, and then we'll stop there for the spoiler free, and then we'll just head on to the spoiler discussion of the video. So Matthew, what would be your rating for the movie for Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness?
A 0.
Okay.
It's a 6. It's a solid 6.
Okay.
And there's issues. There is issues that we'll talk about later. That it hurts the movie. It really hurts.
There are a lot of things in this movie that really hurts.
It hurts the movie. So a solid 6 for me.
Okay. Angel, what would you rate the movie?
Probably a -0. I didn't think a movie can go that far. No. Yeah, it's either a solid 6 like Matthew or a 6.5. Because granted, this is a very enjoyable movie, like for you to watch and stuff like that. But the thing is that I don't really like the movies where it's like, oh, this is a great movie, but you gotta turn off your brain for this movie. And
Yeah.
this is exactly what Multiverse of Madness is. You really gotta turn off your brain. You're really gonna have to accept certain things that are gonna happen, and you're gonna be like, even though in the back of your head you're like, that's really fucking stupid. So yeah, it's probably a 6 or a 6.5.
Okay. You all?
Alright, again, like I said earlier, big Doctor Strange guy. Out of a scale of 10, I personally give it a 7. Reasons are gonna be explained as why am I 7? Like everybody else has mentioned, this movie is, for me at least personally, not a movie I'd probably watch multiple times. I probably could watch it 1 or 2 more times after me. Like, okay, it was good. It's not like a Spider-Man No Way Home, which I could probably do a couple rounds of, or like any of the more older Marvel movies. I can probably give a few more rounds. Doctor Strange is one I can probably give 1 or 2 more takes and be like, okay, I had my filling, until I probably would have to rewatch it for some other Marvel plots that they talk about in future movies.
So, okay. Before I say mine, I just gotta stress it out enough, okay? I want to leave everything for the spoiler discussion, but people are really fucking stupid in this movie. And I'm being very, very generous right now. The fact that everything that has happened in this movie, there are a lot, like, I haven't had a Marvel movie where multiple scenes in the movie where I'm like, what are you doing? Please stop. It's like, it made me really annoyed. So, being very generous, but it's so stupid. Because I really like Doctor Strange, and I really like American Chavez, and I really like Sam Raimi. The horror aspect in this movie works. I loved it. And you could clearly tell which scenes in this movie are, oh, this is Marvel's take, and then this is Sam Raimi's take. Because you could definitely tell what's working and what's not. So, final verdict would probably be 7 out of 10. And that's being very generous, because there are good moments in this movie. It's not like Thor: The Dark World where it's boring. Like, you could enjoy the movie, but there's stupid scenes. there are a lot of stupid scenes, and it just absolutely kills the characters and like everything they just built from the ground up, and it just dumbed them down to being stupid, mediocre characters. So yeah, my verdict will be a 7 out of 10. I don't know if you guys have any more input before we head on to the spoilers discussion, but that would be pretty much it for me.
I feel like the rest of the input has to be said during the spoiler part because we can't really get into
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
there is a lot to unpack from this film. There is a lot. So I guess thank you guys for watching this part. If you would like to see the movie and save yourself, please stop now and go watch the movie. Even though I rather you save your money for a discount on Discount Tuesdays or anything, but other than that, go watch the movie and then come back to the video and then see our our review on the spoiler section. But now I guess will be pretty much it for this part. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video if you do not come back. Adios, guys.
Bye.